Hello dear viewers, I welcome you all to watch our weekly warm-up session with Tripplepips. I'm Akatmatin, your host for this session. Now, from Twitter, let's focus on some of the important news of some of the exclusive trading instruments that we are focusing for this week. So first of all, let's have a look to some indices. Let's see. So on previous week, what happened. Let's just wrap up there on the very first note. Uh, CPI news actually made US dollar a little bit weak, and due to this, the stock market and indices actually showed a lot of strength in the market. And that's why we've been saying that it was another week of strength of stocks, with the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and Dow all posting gains this week. And along through the conversation and through the whole article that we are seeing is that it's been also focusing on the CPI data, and from S&P 500 it's also focusing the CPI news, but basically they have actually focused on some technical issues like triangle formation and some of the divergences over here. That's what we are seeing. Like in previous week, we had some entries on Dow 30, so it actually had some good gain. We shared it on Twitter too. And also let's have a look to the gold. What kind of news actually been affecting this trading instrument for right now? Well, it actually also gathered a very high move, because I guess it's the same reason, because of the US rates and CPI news related to it. Like US rates continue to drop, and this has had impact on a number of markets like the US dollar stocks, and certainly shown in commodities too. So that's for a reason the gold chart has been showing strength because of the weakening of US dollar. And for short term, they have analyzed some Fibonacci retracement levels. So and also they're considering psychological levels can be tested upon its journey for the future. So for the silver, they have also showed some of the technical aspects on channeling on weekly charts. So they are viewing that yes, market maybe is going bull for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but in the long term, more than weeks, if you see that yes, it's on a zone where actually it may go bearish for the long term. So but not now. So they're actually overlooking it. So not to trade on silver due to that. When we can get confirmation, then yes, we can do some good sell moves. Now let's have a look up on another currency. Let's just say Euro USD, and here we can see that Euro USD chart is also been affected due to the news, and also there are expectations related to Euro hike. Actually, this could be a reason, because as a central bank like Federal Reserve, if that increases their rates, then the chance of rising rates for other countries and other institutions, especially central banks, actually been actually on the rise. Just to cope up with the global balance. So yeah, it's kind of natural for them to think about hiking their rates, because inflation is right now is a global issue. It's not kind of limited to some certain countries. And some of the war related issues, Euro or say US actually been printing a huge lot of money, and because of that, there we can say that they actually been also on a verge to contribute more on your current side. So yes, that could be a reason they're in a weak state for short term. And USD, as we can see over here on the daily chart, the Euro USD has been on the rise, and currently, what is the present scenario on the market? We will have a look on it later on. But in the meantime, we are actually been covering up some of the news and market talks related to some of the trading instruments that we will be focused on our discussions. Now, on British pound, as we all can see, it's also been affected with the US news because GBP USD is one of the major trading instrument on market, and it also rises a little bit everywhere in the currency news. We are seeing the effect on US dollar to other currencies as well. And Bitcoin, on the other hand, also been affected in a sense that because in futures the currency been trading it is as BTC USD. If USD goes weak, then BTC will rise, and so that's what actually been happening in the BTC USD in the recent days. On the weekly chart, it may look like a little bit just a short-term pullback, but not a long-term trend reversing movement been seeing on weekly chart for BTC USD. So if any buyers is gonna thinking about to buy BTC USD right now, our suggestion is to hold your seat back, grab some popcorn, and then just watch how BTC has been acting. Now, don't enter the market at this kind of situation where everything, every decision could be on hold. Now, if we can look up the stocks, we can see that, let's just say for Apple, we can see that it could show some gains because in the fundamental sense, I would like to contribute on macroeconomic sense. Stocks could rise. So yeah, Apple, one of the major player in the US stocks, could obviously has many reasons to show some strength for now. So let's just go through on the chart and just look it for ourselves. Like yeah, as we can see, it's kind of a daily chart, and from the 5th January to till that it's rising. The lowest price on this year was 124 point something according to the trading view data on Apple. So it's just risen 10 USD, so it's quite a move in between 3 to 5 days. Let's just have a look in our charts. So yes, we're here on our chart, and let's just see first of all, let's just focus on some of the stocks like Apple shares. Yep, that's what actually we were looking at a while ago. Now we will have to find some of the reasons that technical reasons that at from what point we could get confirmation that yes, from this point we could buy some shares according to our latest discussions and video. Previous week we have posted a video on TDI indicator. We posted this for a reason, and we also showed some of its uses from a book describing you in a very short time so that you can understand. And you all also have the access to the books because on our Discord channel we have a group named as trading books. There you can have these books, and any other book if you even want to. So the reason why we actually shared this video is to let you know that yes, from our discussions, video sessions that we are having right now, and we are gonna use this indicator to show you that how on the technical aspect market could behave and how could be the representation on it, so that we as well as you can also relate to it and can make the correct trade decisions on the correct time. Because indicator has some sense on that it sometimes lags, and well, some feel these as a discreditable thing, but I actually think that it's a blessing to know these are the points where it may lag, because that lagging structure actually indicates something, some indifferences, and that actually is a hint that yes, there are some possible formation or movement is going to happen. So that's how actually we figure out. So, and we will also help you to show that how we could use this. So above that, this is the TDI indicator, and above this you're seeing some of the setup on moving averages and parabolic SAR, PSARs. So I use here three kind of SAR1, which is kind of small. Here you can see as white. Another one is the yellow, or you can say the greenish one, and there is another one. If I can zoom out, then I can show you. So in Apple, as you can see, the moving averages also have some aspects. Sorry, we ought to show you some. Yeah. So let me show you. So this one is the first SAR. This is the second one, and the gray one. Look, this one is the third SAR. So the reason behind using these three SARs is that just indicating market structure and how the SAR breaking levels react when price reaches at that particular time. So through this kind of discussions, we actually get to understand market, that at what direction it's gonna go, and at what strength it's gonna gather at that direction. So moving on, we also included moving averages. So here I include three kind of moving averages. One is like this yellow and white one. So these actually act as a one moving average decisions, and there is kind of four moving average over here. It also acts as a another one moving averages and its decisions, and another one is the blue one and the ash one over here, as you can see. So this is the third moving average decision we are going to taking. So in the readings from all these indicators and combined effect, we are going to make a decision, and also one will want to know that at which point it could be safer for us to buy, which actually we missed. Now what could be the opportunity on future hand, we also will talk about it for this Apple stock. So here this is the first SAR. This was the first SAR. Market actually been broke this SAR, been fall. It actually had a good fall, and it ought to go more bearish, but it eventually go upward direction, break this SAR, and then again go sell, but at a very low liquidity and then it actually should have to break this SAR, but no, it didn't break that. Rather than that, it actually gained momentum, and then it actually shooted on the upward direction. So what actually happened in these first SAR breaking scenarios and the second SAR formation scenarios? What actually been happened, and what actually is gonna happen on the next? That's what I'm going to say here for this particular stocks. So here, when it actually first broke, the rule actually we could follow is that the candle which actually broke the SAR must have to be a high uh, valued or high intensified candle, because breaking SR level needs a high liquidity moves. So for obvious reasons, yes. So, and three candles before that, so that's that can create a threshold level. So the candle actually that broke the SAR and three candles before that, we have to take the highest level like this, which is 130.80. So when it actually broke these first SAR, then this could be its SL for the sell side. Now what happened next is that it broke this SAR and then rejected. Now on this case, this was the candle that actually broke the SAR, and 1 2 3. So in between these three candles, this level was the lowest, which was 124.98, or let's just say 125. Now when it actually reverted back to bearish zone, I hope you will agree to me that is that candle closed below these low level? No, I guess not. Market actually touched it, but didn't actually have the liquidity, or I would like to say the power, to push it to the ground on the bearish. So it actually gave us an idea that yes, the sell side is weaker. So let me guess, what's the stronger side then at that time? The buy side. So yes, on that particular day or moment, what could be wise is that you can have a buy stop from this level, this moving average level, which was 126.9, and then put a sell here, and you can have a 1:1 profit ratio, take profit markup. So as you can see, that 1:1 ratio was easily been hit, and it's actually been later on it actually broke the second SAR. Now the moment actually we told that it may break it, and three candles before that. So this is that candle, and let me guess its low, it's 125.7. So if the candle or the price exceeds below 125.7, so yeah, it could be confirmed that yes, it can go more bearish. But before that, I guess it will hunt these first SAR levels at 128.8 or something, which actually it did, like it break these SAR on this candle. So three candle behind that is this level, its high is 131, and yes, it's also broke that. So initially it has broke this buy side first SAR, and this was the candle. Three candle behind that, it's this candle, and lower than that is 130.5. So currently, as we can speak for Apple, 130.5 level is a threshold level to sustain its bullish move. So any prices closing, especially on H1, below 130.5 could trigger a good amount of bearish liquidity that can move more below, up to breaking these second SAR levels, which could be 126.5 or 127 or 127.5 levels, or some values around that. So these are the decisions we can actually make from the setup. Now let's get to another currency we have spoke about, which is, I guess, which actually you've been waiting for to hear more about it, which is gold. Now gold is actually been on a gold rush very recent times, and the recent CPI news actually boosted its upthrust movement, I guess, a little bit more. Like last week on H4 candle, we have seen a high spread between 1900 to 1873. It's 200 more than 250 pips in a single H4 candle. It's very huge. So with such movement, it actually rejected being go on sell side, rejected being on breaking these SL levels, and it actually maintained its bullish structure. So yeah, it's gonna go more bull, and I think it's currently making sideways structures to confuse traders. Let's actually be zoom in to have a look uh, at it more precisely. I guess yes, it is, because talking about the SAR, if this breaks, then 1 2 3 is the lowest level. Any candle on closing below 1914 could trigger breaking these first SR levels and more bearish. Like, here what it did on the previous candle, this candle broke that, broke the SAR. So this was the highest level, 126.8, say 9. So if any prices closes above this level, it would go more bullish, but currently it isn't going through that way. So on higher chart like H1, what we are seeing is that is a different structure. SR broke at that level, so three candles behind that, the highest level is 1928, and market is actually acting like that. This was the candle that actually broke the SAR. Its lowest is 1912, but these two candles actually broke that level but couldn't sustain it. The price actually eventually get upwards. So for me right now, for gold, 1921.5 or 7, any price above 1928 or 1930 could actually be a good price to uh, get a buy entry. Now up to how long you can hold it buy. Now many is saying that gold is gonna move up to 2000 or something like that, or more, but to me I guess it's something, it's not can be calculated that way. Let's try to call it magical, like mathematical assumptions, not magical assumptions. So according to the mathematical assumptions that as we can see, that we are saying that the lowest closing point is 1645 level, and the level what actually it got more confused and also got some bearish turn here and some confused turn here. The level is 1800. So if you consider 1650 to 1800 level, it's like 1500, no sorry, 1650 to that makes 350 2000. Okay, 1650 100, yeah, 150, sorry, 1500 pips, yeah, and on pips it could be 1500 pips moment. So from 1800, if we consider this kind of 1500 movement or more, it could reach to like 2050 or something level. So that's what actually we could eye on. It could break 2000 level, it could break 2052, but at that point people will get more more confident on buying gold. So at that point I guess the market makers could initiate their bearish setup, and retailers can make some losses if they hold that buy trade so long. So we have to be cautious about holding that buy trade for now, before we can get a clear picture out of it. So that's the thing of gold. Let's have a look to currency like Euro USD. So Euro USD on weekly chart is making a good buy streak. On daily chart, it's also been making a good buy streak, but for today, it's been a little bit sideways, and it should have been like that because last week it actually broke the SAR, but actually that didn't closed any significant closed below the markup levels. So yes, the buy momentum continued, but today it actually been reacting a kind of sideways for now. And if we can say that whatever the picture for now at present scenario, what we can say, uh, well, that decision can be derived of the previous movement that has been happened. Like this candle broke it, so the three candles behind that, the highest level was 1.0837. So no price closed above it, and also moreover price closed below the breaking candles low. So yes, it also retested in this candle. So yes, from 1.085, this was a good sell setup, and I guess that 1.085 to 1.081, so this was, or say 1.08. So I'm assuming a good bearish move targeting 1.075 if and only if it crosses below 1.0815 levels. So it's a 60 pip downward movement for Euro USD. I guess it's a huge for you. But for me, any candle closes below 1.0815, I would happy to make a bearish call for Euro USD for now, up to 60 or 50 pips for safety. For GBP USD, I guess yes, in the long term it could be buy, but for now it's been retracing a little bit, and for this reason, if the price actually closed if actually the price closed below 1.218, so for obvious reasons I'm gonna go short. The target levels could be somewhere around this, like 1.2140 levels. So I think it's also a 50 pips move for GBP USD. So yes, currently US dollar is gaining a strength, but its limitation is only up to 50 to 60, or let's just say 40 to 60 pips right now. And I guess it may increase on the US sessions, but right now it's not US session. Let's just look on oil. Oil also has been performing the same macro and actually showing good weakness on US dollar according to the macroeconomical outlook. And to me, I guess it's also continuing to have a good bullish momentum currently. Let's just say this candle actually broke the SAR, so market actually closed above this level, and if the price exceeds 79.5 level, which is actually 79.55 right now, if it actually closes any candle below 79.4, so it may go bearish up to this level, 78.7, or else if it continues to buy, so it has a potentiality to cross 81, level 2. So let's see what happens for US oil, and we can have a look to US 30, and this could be our last instrument to cover up on. US 30 also been affected and made these structures last week, and currently it's showing a little bit strength. Let's go to a little bit shorter time frame to see what's actually been happening. Like it's actually on the sell side for minute 30. Let's see for minute 15. I see, yes, it's also it's showing some little strength. Like this was the PSar break candle. So if the price crosses somewhere below 34,190, it can go bearish. But if it rises more than 34,275 levels, it can go to 34,450 level for now, for today. And if it crosses below 34,190, it may go bearish up to at least 34,100 level. So that's actually we're seeing for US 30 right now. So these are the discussions we actually wanted to share it to you through this video, so that you can relate to our ideas and thoughts on market, and you can have a representation of our indicators and our technical decisions, so that when we actually start trading, so that you can relate, and also you can increase your potentiality on making good decisions on trading. So for the unified goal, I hope this video helps you and your team better. And if you like this video, and if you want to know more about us, you can actually contact us through Twitter on our Tripplepips Twitter page. You can also connect with us through YouTube on Tripplepips. If this is our channel, if you like our videos, then please subscribe to our channel so that you can get updated to our future videos. So that's all for now. So see you soon with a new video for a new concept, or talking about new markets, scopes, and opportunities. Till then, have a nice day and good trading. Bye bye.